In this episode, I got 40 pro surfers to reveal where they place their kick pads to win competitions. I also matched the men against the women to see who came out on top. I even met a pro who is experimenting with no pad at all. Why does the placement of the kick pad matter? Its purpose is board control, and whoever has control wins world titles. Watch to the end of the episode to see where it is. Let's jump right into men's versus women's. The data doesn't lie, it was a tie. 75% of both men and women placed their kick pads in the right spot. If you want to know the 25% that got it wrong, here's the list. Time for the kick pad interviews. What the kick pad interviews are is me asking the pros about where and why they place their kick pads to win competitions. So, see where you put your pad at? You have it at, that is 7.5.
7.5.
Why do you put your pad there?
So the reason I put my pad there is because I want to make sure my back foot is on top of my back fin, so I can have better control of the pivot on my surfboard.
Yeah. You have just about 6. Why do you put your pad there?
I like because I can push it hard. I like to have the control of my board when I push in the tail, especially when my feet is super big. So I like to put all the way close to this, so I can move easy the board. And I don't know, I like it. Sometimes I put
Too much forward?
Yeah, too much forward, and then I feel good, feel like stiff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't pivot off your fin.
Exactly.
You put your pad at
4.77. Second place, Lulu.
just under 5. Why do you put your pad there?
I feel like the closer to the fins, the better. Sometimes I don't put my foot so back on the pad, so I don't have that much control.
Do you think it has like more pivot if you do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, thanks. You're at around, like, that's pretty much 7 millimeters. Why do you put your pad there?
I think it's good because it goes over the fin, so you get that looseness of it, but it also holds when you're doing like bigger turns, so you don't slip off.
Yeah, that's cool. 1 second, let's pause it right here. Now you might be wondering, which fin brand is desired most by QS surfers? 60% ride Futures fins, while 40% ride FCS. Now, what's the difference between men and women? The women love Futures, 80% of them ride it, and the men's were split evenly 50-50. Now, if you want to go deep on fin selection, watch our fin face-off, where it's the most defined competition between Futures and FCS ever done. You placed it at like 6.8. Why do you put your pad there?
Our final heat of the day, heat number 8. Alana Lopez from USA is in red. Also from USA in blue, Manny Stanton. In white, Auburn Hiley from United States too. And in
Alright, thanks. It's time for the no pad guy. I met with Giorgio Gomez, who was surfing without a pad in a WSL event. Before you think he's crazy, let's see what he has to say about riding freestyle.
What was it like surfing without a pad?
I mean, the reason I wanted to try it without it was I felt like I always had a good session because the reasoning was that there wasn't a pad because I felt like I didn't need to have my foot be back there at all times because the pad's there psychologically for me. I can't speak on behalf of everybody else, but I just intend to just keep my foot back there at times. And without the pad, I realize that I can move it would allow me to I can tell myself to not have to keep my foot back there. I can keep moving it forward and back as much as I could. And so that would actually, I was, getting new feels out surfing so that I actually intended to really like it though,
Now you know why he doesn't have a pad, but let's get to the real reason why you all are here. Where do you place your kick pad?
I want to make sure my back foot is on top of my back fin.
Do you think it has more pivot if you do that?
Yeah, definitely.
The farther back you are on your board, the more control you have. Try to put it the front of the kick lined up with the end of the fin.
I usually just try and keep it as far back as possible.
I place it so that my kicker is right over my back fin.
I like it here so my foot can be as far back as possible.
I have the perfect distance with the lined up with the back of the back fin. So.
There's definitely a common theme here.
The majority of the pros said that if you place your kick of your pad over the base of your back fin, you have the most control over your surfboard. And whoever has the most control over their surfboard wins world titles. Thank you for watching episode 7 of the Carboni Brothers. Comment on what you want to see in our next video. This is Luke Carboni signing off.